Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we reveal our dad joke of the day. I saw a 1,000-year-old oil stain. It was from ancient Greece. All right, usually they choose the spelling of the pun, but today they chose the spelling of the... Well, spelling of the pun, I don't know. I would have chosen to spell Greece like the oil Greece, not like the country. But what do I know? It's interesting. It's kind of a choice when you have to write out puns. All right. Very important things we're discussing here. I'd like to point out that we have reached our goal. I'm just going to put goal reached up there. Yellow shirt, goal reached. Yellow shirt should be coming in tomorrow. I'll see if I can wash it day of. If not, it'll be the next day. And I would like to thank Magic Madness for joining as a Tier 1 member. Thank you for that. I'm going to figure out what to do for our next goal. I'll probably reset in terms of all existing members at the time that goal starts will, of course, count as part of that count. And then we will increase from there for the next goal. But I'm not going to do another goal drive quite yet. Let's give it a rest for a little bit. But if you would like to become a member and get the existing perks, you can get words on the wheel. You can get early access to videos. I'm starting to do live streams once or twice a week for members only. If you'd like access to any of that, then think about joining as a member. It just costs $5 a month at the lowest tier. Hit that join button under the video. All right, well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got Greek/Roman god. Interesting. Martian, left, spacecraft, split, cup, departed, theater, progressive, like the progressive makes me think of the insurance company, shake, fictional boxer, okay, rainmaker, cone, blue, good shepherd, and liberal. I mean, fictional boxer makes me think of Rocky. Like, what other fictional boxer is there? Like, I mean, there's a movie Ali, but Ali is not fictional. So, like, the big fictional boxer is Rocky. So I wonder if Rocky is kind of a, like, what Rocky might mean. I don't know. Mars is Rocky, but this says Martian. Like, what else would we do? Okay, well, I guess I don't know what that's going with right now. I mean, there's The Departed. It's a movie. Greek-Roman god. The thing is, I don't think there are any Greek-Roman gods that have the same name under both. Not that I know of. Huh. Rainmaker. Rainmaker is a wrestling move, isn't it? I don't know very many wrestling moves, so I don't know if any of these other ones are. Is there a good shepherd wrestling move? See, okay. My thought is like fictional boxer and Greek Roman god feel like not that they're directly in the same category, but they feel like the same category style of like things that might describe this word. But I don't really know how they would both describe the same thing. And I don't think we'd have 2 categories like that, would we? Spacecraft. Martian. There's Martian Manhunter, right, from DC, and then there's the Martian character in is that WB or Disney cartoons? I can't remember. But is he just called the Martian, or is he Martian? No, he's got a name. Oh shoot, I don't remember his name. Huh. Blue is a dog from Blue's Clues. Oh. Oh boy, I don't know what Good Shepherd would be. It sounds so familiar, but I don't know what it refers to. Progressive. I'm not getting anything. Theater, cup split. Split decision, split, banana split. Left and blue politically are, and liberal, yeah, these are like political synonyms. Right, your left, your blue, your liberal. At least in the U.S., blue refers to Democratic Party. So these can all mean you're kind of progressive. There we go. These just mean you're on the left side of politics, left leaning politically. They should have made that the blue category. I guess I mean it is synonym, so it belongs in yellow, but it would have been fun to be blue. I was wearing a blue shirt, but I caught the wrong thing with my blue shirt. The +2 kind of malfunctioned. All right, what else do we have here? At least I got rid of some of these words. Martian, cone. A cone and a cup are both shapes. Oh, cone and cup and shake and split are ways you can get your ice cream. Okay. Ice cream parlor orders. That's what I said. Rainmaker. Departed theater. This Greek Roman bot. What am I saying? This Greek Roman god category is so weird. Who are you referring to? Is there another fictional boxer besides Rocky? I wouldn't know. Rainmaker. Does Rainmaker mean anything other than that wrestling move? So it's pro wrestling move, right? One of those fake ones, I'm pretty sure. Spacecraft. Theater. Okay, blue and purple are weird today. So my initial thought, just kind of cheap this out, is what are words that could describe something? Like Greek Roman god describes something. Good shepherd describes something. Fictional boxer describes something. It could be a spacecraft as well. So I'm thinking there's a spacecraft, probably a NASA one, that's named after some kind of Greek or Roman god that can also refer to a good shepherd and a fictional boxer. Maybe Martian could go in there as a descriptor. There's like The Departed and The Martian are both movies. I don't think The Theater is a movie, though. Is this Artemis? Artemis spacecraft, Artemis Greek Roman god, and there is an Artemis Theater. I don't know of an Artemis boxer. I don't know if Artemis is a good shepherd or not. Is that a part of the good shepherd? I'm thinking of putting fictional boxer in there anyway, even though I don't know, because I think these are all movies that are the something as well. So these are what Artemis might refer to. Oh, Apollo. Okay. You know what? When I was thinking of theater, I was probably thinking of the Apollo Theater, not Artemis Theater. Okay. Anyway, I got it. I had the right vibes. Obviously, I had the wrong name, but still, that was fun. And these are probably movies without the. Oh, they're all Matt Damon movies with the. Okay. I did not know that they were all Matt Damon movies. Okay. Cool. That worked out. No mistakes. Okay. Almost made a mistake, but I caught myself. Cool. Difficulty. This was kind of hard to pull apart. But maybe you know the movies? I don't know. There's two trivia categories that are also a bit I don't know if they're obscure is not the right word. They're a bit lateral. So I'm going to give this a 3 for that reason, and I think we have a 65% solve rate. Interesting. They gave it a 3. Okay. I'm dead on there. I am dead on. Wow, 65% solve rate. I'm getting too good at predicting these, except when I do very poorly at predicting these. But we ignore that. We only take the times where I did really well predicting them. I do a really good job predicting them. All right, I was 1 in 49 for the order. That's a very common order. 46% getting the yellow first. A lot of people are getting the movies. At least people who won are getting the movies. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? All right, here. See, I don't know. First, second, I would like this to include people who lost, to be honest. because I feel like it would lower the percentage of people who did blue and purple first if you include people who lost. Anyway, many people who lost got nothing, and then there was another group of people who lost who were down to blue and purple. So, yep, that's exactly what happened here. We have 8% getting nothing. We have 19% having only green and yellow. And then we have another 8% getting only one of each. If you lost, it's because you didn't have purple and blue. Like there's very few people who lost and had a blue or a purple. So that's exactly what I was talking about. We're like, if you got blue first, that's why you won, right? If you got purple first, that's why you won. These percentages are skewed heavy for that reason. A lot of people just trying to guess blue purple. I don't even think we need to analyze that. But this one's interesting. Left, split, departed, and shake. Yeah, I mean, I could see these all being just like synonyms for leaving. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's an interesting red herring. Okay, and that's actually the first, most common first mistake. So yellow first, green first, blue first is 10%. See? And then we have the left split departed shake being at 9%. All right. Cool. Well, I feel pretty happy about how I did on that one. How'd you do? Let's do the easy pips. All right. We need a 5 into a 10. So I'm going to do the 5 downward, and then we're going to do the 1, 3 up here. And then we need 7 more, so 4 and 3. So this 4 goes this way, and then this 3 goes up. 16 seconds. All right. Let's do the medium. 1 and 1 need to go. Oh, no, 1 and blank go there, actually. And then now we need 1 into a big equals. Do we have another one? Yeah, so the big equals is going to be the 3 or the 5. We only have enough 3s for it. It can't be the 5. 11. Do we have a 5, 6 to put in there? It doesn't look like it. So we could put a 6, 2 in it, like that, so that we can use. Oh, we don't have another 1, 3 though. So why don't we put a 5? Ooh, 5, 2 in it. No, again, I need a 1, 3. Okay, how am I putting these 3s in? This 3, 3 obviously goes in it. And then we also have a 3 blank and a 3, 2 and a 3, 5. Okay, sorry, no, that's a 2, 5. Wait, I've got 3, 3, 3 blank, 3, 2. They all go in here. Okay, I'm thinking about doing the 3, 2 this way, and then the 5, 1 down. I don't have another 1. 5, 4 down? I don't have another 4. Down here. Wait, why would I do 3, 2? Hold on. Obviously, I thought about that wrong. I need a 5 or a 6 in here. I need a 5 and a 6. How is this working? Okay, so I'm going to do 6, 2 down, and I'm going to do 2, 5 across. Now I need 5 across with 1, I guess. And now I need a 2, 3, which I have. Okay, this is working. That means the 3, 3 goes here, and then the 3 blank goes in here. We do have a blank blank. Okay, why did I miss that blank blank for so long? Oof, that took way too long. All right, let's do the hard pips. Okay. We do not have a 10 vertical, so we need 5, 5 or 6, 4 in here. What do we have 5 of? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 blanks. We have 3 1s, 2 2s, 3 3s, no 4s. No 4s is interesting. 2 5s, 3 6s. Okay, so this is gonna be blanks. So a blank going into a 5 has to be the blank 6, I think. We don't have a blank 4. Yeah, we don't have any 4s. So this was always going to be 5 5. And so that means the 5 3 goes in here. So we've used up those dominoes, which is great. Now, either the blank blank goes like this, or we can just, probably we have a blank with something bigger than 1. So meta-wise, this would be a blank 2. And then we could put the blank blank here, and then the blank 3 would go up. I mean, that seems reasonable. There's another way to organize those dominoes, but that's okay. We don't have any blanks left for the 2, so it has to be 1 1. Now, it could be 1 1 vertical. Do we have something that adds to 8? We don't have a domino that adds to 8 other than this 5 3 up here. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So I think we're going to put 2 dominoes with 1 in them. We can't do 1 7. So this one, oh, this could work here. But then I would, yeah, 6-3 down. And then this other, one of these threes goes in. So this is another one, yeah. So this is 1-3. This is 3-2. And unfortunately, this adds to 9, not 8. Okay, so how do I fix this? I need a, oh, I can't do a 3 in here because I would need a 5 with it. We're out of 5s. So this can't be, I mean, this could be the 1-2. Where's the 1-2? No, there isn't a 1-2. There's a 1-1 and a 1-3. All right, I think I might have to pull out a lot of this. Is there, how am I adding to 8? Can't do 1-7, so it's either going to be 2-6 or 3-5. We don't have 5s left, so it's got to be 2-6. So 2-6. This is the only 2. Unfortunately, this just doesn't work. Okay, so I made a mistake earlier. Let's just reset. Okay, so the first bit of logic is we don't have a 4 at all. So we can't do 4-6 to add to 10s. We got to do 5-5. So it uses up both of our 5s. Now, obviously, the 5 blank needs to go in here because only blanks, we only have, blanks is the only thing we have 5 of. And that just forces the 5-3 there. Okay, so that's forced. And now we know the rest of the blanks go in here. We don't necessarily know the order. I could actually use the blank 2 over here if that helps. And then, oh, blank 3 over there, and then the blank 2 down so that I can use the 6. Okay, that might make sense. But then now the problem is I have to put the blank blank there, and this is isolated. So that doesn't actually work. I have to actually put the blank blank somehow. I mean, if I do this, it's the same as what I had last time, just rotated. So like I said, this feels forced, but now I don't know how to do the bottom part of this. How am I adding to 6? I can't do 1-5. I could do 2-4 or 3-3. No, there's no 4. No 4s or 5s means it has to be 3-3. I have 3 3s left. I could do just a 6-1 like this. This is a possibility in some order, if I can do this correctly. So that would fulfill those. Now, how would I add to 2? The 1-1. But then I don't have a domino that adds to 8, so I can't do that. Adding to 8 would be 6 and 2. I'd have to throw away this 6, and then I'd have, unfortunately, I'd have a 2-3 in here, which would make this add to too much. So that doesn't work. But it has to be the 3-3. So maybe the 3-1 goes in here, and then the 3-6 goes down, but I don't have a blank for that. The 3-2 goes down, but I don't have a 4 for that. Right, it has to be 3-3. Gotta use 2 of my 3s in here. I mean, I have to use all my blanks up here. I have to use my 2 5s here. Like the order of these two doesn't matter either. I don't see a way to use any of these tiles. So there's got to be something I'm missing here. I can't do 1-7 in here. I could do 2-6. That's it. 3-5, 4-4 are gone. So this is definitely 2-6. So it definitely uses my 2. Now the 2 can't go like this. And 2-3 doesn't add to 8. So I have to put this domino here. Now, if only there was some way that this was wrong that would help. Because I don't think this works. Because now I have to put it with a 6. My options are 6-3 or 6-6. Which can't go across here. So clearly something up here is wrong. So I got to think about my forced moves a bit more clearly. Adding to 10. 4-6 or 5-5 are the only ways we're adding to 10. There is no 4 domino. So we have to do the 5-5, which uses up both 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5-3s, so maybe it's not the blanks. Maybe it's 5-3 that goes in here. That's the issue. I didn't realize there were 5-3s. And so the 5 blank goes up here, and now these all use the 3s, which completely changes everything. So maybe the 3 blank goes down like this. And then the 3-2 goes down like this, because I need a 2 in here. And then we have the 3-1 here, and then the 3-6 up here. Okay. Now I need a 6 here. This 6-6 works perfectly. Now I need a 2 blank. That's got to go down as well. This definitely doesn't add to 7 and 6. Okay. What are we doing with the blank blank then, if these are all 3s? Well, I could make this 3-2. And I could just throw the blank blank here. But then this would be 3 blank, and now I don't have a way to finish the 8. Oh, I could do the 3, 6 down here. Now I have to be careful because I need this to be greater than 1. So I have to use the 3, 2 here. And then the 3, 1 would go down. Nope. And then this would be 3 blank. Okay. So now I need a 1 in here. Would we do the 1, 1 like this, the 6, 6 like this, the blank 2 like this? No. The blank, blank like this, and then the 2 blank. There we go. Oh my goodness. I miscounted the 3s or something, or I just kind of assumed it had to be the blanks up there. Wow, yeah, that was definitely the issue. Okay. Managed to figure it out, though. How'd you do? Hello, let's do the mini crossword. All right. Item found behind someone's ear in a classic magic trick. Coin. Do the floss or the gritty. Dance. Helpful pointer. A tip. Moody sorts often. Emos. Sums up. Ads. Gave a hoot. Cared. No turn blank. No turn on red. App images. Icons. 1 N of CNN. News. Numbers to crunch. Data. Crunching the numbers. All right. And the crosses I missed. Helpful pointer is an arrow. And moody sorts are teens. Okay. Well, how'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is simply divine. So we could be talking about divine things, like holy relics. Or we could be talking about something that tastes really good. Or things that are just enjoyable in general. I'm trying to see massage here, and I just cannot write out massage. But like we have SSAGE. It just doesn't work. It could be message. But there's 2 ways to write message, so it can't be the answer. Messenger. Messenger, is it like... Let's try messenger on its own, but this might be the spanogram. Okay, it is on its own. So like an angelic stuff? Angel what? Something angel? Right, we've got heaven up here. No. Heavenly? Heavens? Okay, what's going on here? Okay, what do we have over here? Because I don't know. It seems like we're angel themed, though. Messenger is a angelic type thing. Angel. Heaven sent is our spanogram. So what's going on here? Herald. Archangel. That's nasty. Okay. Nasty as in like angel was there. If you're trying not to make any extra words, that makes it tough. I'm trying to figure. There's 2 words here. What's like some more angelic words? We got messenger, herald, archangel. Heaven sent. Sand. No? They just dump sand down from heaven. I want this to be like an AUGH type dealie, but I can't think what word would do that. Like, what else is this H doing? Unless it's PH. I don't see how that works. Like Sierra. And Riz. I was thinking like risen or Riz. I don't know. Sierra. Keep seeing the word like the beginning of daughter, but obviously not that. Rind. Do I need a hint for this part? I might. Sanid. There's some word that's on the tip of my tongue. Sarah something. It is Sarah. What is it? Seraph or... Oh, it is Seraph. Okay. Guardian. Got it. Okay. I didn't need a hint. I don't even know if that's the word I was trying to think of, but it was similar at least. Seraphine maybe is the word I was trying to think of. I'm trying to remember what it is. Anyway, I thought there was a C involved in it though. Maybe I'm thinking of Celestial, which is also different than Seraphine, but maybe I got those mixed up for the C start. Anyway, how'd you do? All right, let's spin the members wheel. See what bonus game they're having us play today. All right, Brit Blue suggested Squirtle. Let's load it up. Alrighty, this is the daily Squirtle. I'm just going to do a starting word. Let's do steel. Start. So, what are we trying to do? We're trying to solve 6 different words at once. And we get Wordle style clues, except because we're doing 6 at once, they kind of have to point in what direction they're cluing you. So, this yellow E means I didn't place the E. It's like a yellow in Wordle, but it's somewhere in this horizontal word, but it's not in the vertical word. It's like a gray for the vertical word. The red is the opposite. You can see the arrows helping us to remember that. So somewhere vertically, there is an A. It means it's either here or here. And then horizontally, there's no A. L is the same. L is in one of these. And then the white means, hey, there is a T somewhere in the puzzle. It's just not in the 2 row and column. You guessed it. And this black S means there's no S in the puzzle at all. All right. I think I should probably guess an A here just to see where that A ends up. And it also helps with where this A ends up. So yeah, perfect. I need an A 4th. I could do something like Cabal, but there's got to be something better than that. In fact, I want to end in AL to find out where this L goes. Maybe it's in the middle. So Cabal is looking really nice, but is there something that doesn't repeat the A? Like an OAL, like zonal, tonal? I don't really like tonal because we already tried T in that kind of first spot. Rhine. Well, I could do tonal anyway. I mean, it checks for T here and here, which is a likely place for it. Oh, okay. So if I thought of a better OAL word, it might have been the answer. There's no N in the whole puzzle. We found this A, and also we found this A. We were guaranteed to find both A's, which is really nice. I don't know what this word is, though. Guess we'll have to keep guessing. There is a T in this vertical word. So it's here, or here, or here. So we could guess a T in the middle. This is LA something. So there's often a Y there. So I wonder if I should just guess a TTY word. Something like bitty. Ending in B is really not common, though. Pity is only 1 T. How about putty, though? I was right. It is a TTY word. Okay, and this is LAY. So what can we figure out with what we have? There's a P and a U somewhere in the puzzle. These A's we can kind of... I guess knowing not that there's no A is helpful. What do we get? We're guessing this first word. There's an E in this word somewhere. That's all we know. This word there's an E in as well. So we should definitely guess an E. What is this word? Ratty? No, this could be ratty, because then that would make this an ER word. So let's guess an ER word. I wish I could figure out this word. Let's give it a little more thought. Vocal, maybe? And it would be a VER word. VER is very common. And since we aren't guaranteed the E's here, we could do another E here. But we also haven't checked for I at all. We also know there is a U somewhere, but it's definitely not here because this U would point at it. So let's try an I. Maybe I should do river to see if there's also another R in either of these. Or I could do diver. That might be good. Giver. Let's try giver. I don't know. That speaks to me. Okay, I was way off. We have not found where the E goes. There is an R in this word somewhere. This is... What is this? It can't be an I or a U or an O. So it's an A or an E. Relay is a word. I don't think relay is. So this is an E, almost positive. So we know this is relay. This wasn't vocal. It could be local because there is an L in this word. I mean, this doesn't have to be a C, but local came to mind. There's an R somewhere. I wonder if I should have done the repeated R. I bet you this is the E then. Because what is this? I don't, it doesn't have to be ratty. This isn't a U. Would the R go here? R-E-L, relic or something? There is an I in the word. And then this would be caddy then. What do we know about this? There's an E right here. This is guaranteed E, unless that's the E, I guess. So I guess it's not guaranteed. But E here, R-E. I'm not sure, but should I guess? I'm not going to guess local, but I think I should guess the C there. So what can I do that's C something T? I suppose I don't have to do the T. We know this isn't an I or an O. We need a U somewhere. Could this be the U? Or this be the U? Recut. Are these all E's? Let's try recut. For some reason, I just want to try that. Ooh. Did not work out. So we know this isn't an A or an E or an I or an O or a U. This is not a vowel. We know there's an R in this word. This orange R means there's an R this way and this way. We found it here, though. This is the R. Relay and caddy. I can't finish both at once. I want to check caddy. I don't really need to check anything else, so that's fine. Just get caddy. Okay, perfect. So I think this is relic. We're going to finish that. Because we got to get some right words before we get our score down too much. Maybe this is loyal instead of local then. And then this would be the R. What the heck would that be? And what's this? What are we guessing? We're guessing this middle word. We got to get it. Cry. What vowel could this be? Not an A, not an E. It could be an I. Not an O, not a U. We haven't found where the U goes. I think it has to go here. Oops. Right here. The U goes there. Does YRT make any sense? But we know this isn't a vowel, so that it makes sense to do RY. And then an I here. Ugh. It's definitely not A. It's not E. It could be I. It's not O or U. So if it's a vowel, it's a Y. Is there anything other than local and loyal? This word has a C in it. Recur. Cry it isn't a word. Is there a word that... What's the R here? Laurel. I don't think laurel. No, this doesn't have an R in it. Okay. This red R. All right. Oh, this is recur. Oh, shoot. What is this word? It can't be laurel. Lobal? Like brains are lobal? I don't know. I made up that word, but it's like related to lobe, right? I don't know what else to do here. There's a C. What goes after this? CHY? Kai. Okay, just to double check. It can't be A because of that. Can't be E because of that. Can't be I for what reason? Because of that. This one. It can't be O because of this guy. And it can't be U because of this guy. So it is not a vowel. It could be Y. CY is pretty common, but then I don't know what goes here. It would have to be a vowel. Yeah, I don't know. Or the R. No, it can't be the R, right? This R says no R. I'm going to see if CHYRT is a word. It's not. CRY. I guess CRY would make sense. Cry it. Cry. What would this be? Crypt. We need a piece somewhere. It's crypt. Oh my gosh, I forgot we needed a piece somewhere. That would have helped a lot. This is relay, and this is recur. Wow, crypt was so hard to think of for some reason. Even though I should have looked at my whites to see what I hadn't placed yet. Okay, it was even like bolded still. All right, well, I got there. Got a 5. That's about my par for the daily. I think actually 6, I think is, I don't know, 5 my par or 6 my par. I feel like 6 is kind of when you do like decently. All right, anyway. I hope you enjoyed these games. If you would like to watch Wordle, you can just click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all of the games I played today. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.